Hello, my friends. Amy with Campbell Creations, and today we are working with Bargain Bead Box November 2024 Bows and Berries, as well as Companion Bundle number 1. Loving what I'm thinking this necklace is going to be, what I'm looking for. Really excited to go through it with you. I'm using Soft Flex today. This is in the sterling silver medium. And I have already made 2 of these strands. So what I'm using, really from the initial box, I'm just using these 10mm synthetic moonstone, and I love these guys. From Companion Bundle 1, I have these aventurine that I love. And if you didn't get Companion Bundle 1, instead of using these, you can use those other green beryl beads that were received. I'm also using from Companion Bundle 1 these little 4mm faceted agate, and that's what I'm using in these strands here. Those came from Companion Bundle 1. What I'm also using is from Bead Box. Actually, this is from the initial box. This is from Bargain Bead Box. These are the corrugated 4mm spacers. And then from beadboxbargains.com, I have these bead caps. And I love these bead caps because they have these little bumpies, and they're just like, I don't know, they're just kind of crazy looking, and I think they're cool, so I wanted to use them. And then I wanted to pull in these other type of bead caps, and these bead caps I seen just yesterday still on beadboxbargains.com, and it was part of their Black Friday sale and their bead cap blowout. But I have 4 of these, and they're really kind of bumpy like those other ones, and have those dots that poke up, and I just love that. And then I'm using some 4mm spacers that are from Hobby Lobby, and these are the ones from Hobby Lobby. These are the ones that are just completely flat. They're not like big bumps coming up, but the bumps come out the sides, and I really like them. So we're going to be pulling those in today, and it's going to be pretty metal heavy. I have some links, so these are just some little antique silver twisted links that we're going to be pulling in. I have some stainless steel chain from Temu, and I went ahead and cut this because based on these strands and what I'm wanting my focal to be, I already know how much chain I needed. So this chain comes from Temu. It's stainless steel. It is absolutely adorable. I put a baby 3mm jump ring on each side of these, and I did the same thing with these that I've already made. I have little 3mm jump rings on each side. So the reason why I have these already made is because I was planning to do a necklace, a pair of earrings, and a bracelet. And these were going to be the side strands of a triple strand bracelet. But then I got an idea. Then I got an idea because I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and put these together for the bracelet just to help on timing, because they're identical, they're not difficult. But then an idea hit me, and instead of doing a bracelet today, these are going to be the side strands coming off of our focal. So here's one side, our focal, and then we're going to make another 2 strands to go on the other side. And I just really like the thought what I'm seeing on the thought of this. So let's knock this out. I can't wait to wear it. I'm really excited. So before we do the other 2 side strands, let's talk about our focal. So I did want to pull in these 10mm moonstone, these synthetic moonstone, and that's what I got these beauties out for. Because in testing to see what I wanted to do, I tried this out, and as soon as I saw this, I was like, okay, done. I'm ready to record. Look at these. It looks like little grabbers that's grabbing a hold of this bead, and I love them. I absolutely love these bead caps. I need to get more of them. I need more of them in my life. I just really like them. So We're going to be pulling this in, and I'm thinking on each side, what I'm looking for is a little spacer, a 4mm corrugated bead, and another spacer. And I'm wanting this on each side. So just to show you, I'll go ahead and do this. Put this guy on here. And then another one of these. So I just love it. Look how cool that looks. Now for our barrel beads, I didn't want to use these same spacers. Okay, I wanted something different just to pull out the darks and that antique silver. So here's what I'm thinking. And I hope this ends up looking as cool as what I think it's gonna look like. So I didn't want to use those same bead caps because I love how there's so much dark that pulls out in those. And I thought that just looked cool. And then in between each of these barrels, because I'm going to do 3, I want one of just our little spacer guys here. And I did try some 8mm spacers to see if I like them in between, and they look really cool. If you don't have these babies, the 8mm are really cool too. I just liked the way that kind of poked out. I just liked the way that pokes out. So we'll put that other bead cap on that one, and we're just going to be repeating the series. So let's do one here at the end. So we'll get spacer, 4mm spacer, and then we're going to put another one of our moonstone on, and then right back into spacer, 4mm, and a spacer. So on the other side, we're going to do the same thing. And isn't that beautiful? I love the creaminess of this aventurine with the frostiness of these beads. I just love it. I think it looks stunning. So cool. And simple. I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want anything dangling. I knew on this piece, I didn't want dangles. I wanted it to just come straight across, or, you know, loop across. And I wanted it to be elegant, but also be able to be universal. I want it to be able to be okay to be dressed down some, but also be okay to be dressed up and be nice and elegant. And this is all I'm thinking here. This. As our focal. And I think it's just beautiful. I think it is just beautiful. So let's go ahead and end this, and then we'll move on to our side strands. So let's grab just a couple of those and a couple of our clamshell connectors. So let's go with clamshell. And then I'm gonna keep this up here at the end. I need a little bit poking out there. Gotta have some poking out. Bring this up and close him off and slide him down. Oh, I'm so happy with this. Super, super happy. Now these are stainless steel, so I'm going to open this one up a little more because they don't have much give to them or much space. Put this other one on here, slide it all the way down. Make sure this is all the way down. We'll grab him and cinch him off really well. We'll trim him off way down low. And then we'll close him up. He's a turner. Beautiful. Beautiful. So with this and our double strands coming off both sides, that's what I'm looking for. Beautiful. Now let's talk about our strands, our side strands. So I made these different because what I'm looking for, they're identical length, but what I'm looking for is for the metals to be off, right? I don't want them directly synced in. I want them staggered. And that's what I've got here with these. So you see how these offset here. And I just really like that. So let's come in with our other two strands. Let's recreate this one first. So with this one, it is one of our spacers, the 4mm corrugated bead spacer, followed by 3, and then that series repeats all the way through to the end. That's what this one is. Okay, so let's set that aside. And for this one, let's go ahead, because we know exactly what we're going to do. So let's put this end on and we'll close him up. And actually, I will go ahead and close up the one end of the other one as well while I'm doing this. Just for ease when I start that next one. And close him up. Awesome. So that helps us start that next one. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Easy. Just recreating. Recreating. So while I'm recreating these, and what I'm looking for here, I want it to be kind of sporadic, but there's more of the clear beads than the colored beads. So I'm keeping that in mind, right? So on some of them, I'm going to go clear, color, clear. On others, I'll go color, clear, color. So just know that when I'm picking these up, I'm not messing up. I'm kind of wanting to be a little more sporadic with them. But while I'm doing this, just reminders. So this week, we are going to be doing extra lives. So on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, November 27th, 28th, 29th at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I'll put it up here, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to be doing morning coffee for Thunder Horse Descendant. So Randy Brown is our leader at Thunder Horse Descendant, and she does morning coffees at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time each weekday morning. And she is going to be out of town for Thanksgiving. So I am going to do lives that morning, and it will include her amazing Thunder chatters there from Thunder Horse Descendant, as well as any of my awesome chatters and friends that want to come and join. So I would love to have you. And what that means for Wednesday is Wednesday we will have 2 lives. We'll have a live in the morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time with Thunder Horse Descendant, and then at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for our weekend wind down. Boy, I couldn't find the hole on that one, could I? I'm super excited about it. I have so much fun during these lives, and to be able to do it in the morning as well, to be able to join with you guys at the start of your day also, to where I get to chat with you at the end of your day and the start of your day is so exciting for me. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm really happy. Really happy about that. I know your hole has to be right here. I see it. There we go. All right, let's see where we're at here. And I had how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Oh, look how white that guy is. Okay, we'll do one more series of the agate and then we'll end also with this little series like I'm doing right now. Okay. And then hopefully we have enough beads to do the other one. No, I counted them. They should be, I should have enough. And when I counted them, I just counted them. It's not like I counted and I was in the midst of talking to my friends, because sometimes then I forget the number that I counted. Oy. All right, this should end it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. Let's also just line them up to make sure I didn't miss any beads. That way we're not redoing anything. There we go. We're good. We are good. And then we'll end this one. Oh, better open him. It helps me a lot to already have him open. Okay. And this will come together quick. That's cool. So I'm pushing all the way down so that I know it's, you know, there's no gaps, and then I'm just kind of, I'm just kind of letting up. That way, for me, that gives just enough gap for my closure without making this too tight. And I don't want this too tight. Well, I don't want gaps either, but I don't want this too tight. I know at this point there's not going to be a big gap, but okay, so we have some flexibility. And that is great. So the other strand that we're going to be making, this other strand, the whole center portion of it is the same series, right? But on the ends, there's only 2 of those agate and then just 1 little spacer. That's what gives us the matching length and allows us to have that offset to where those metals are offsetting from each other and those gemstones are offsetting from each other. So let's recreate this guy. So we're going to come down here, and how we're going to be starting is just 1 spacer and 2 of our gemstones. And let's see here. Let's grab 2 of these guys. And then we'll go through our series. So spacer, corrugated 4mm, spacer. And in this one, let's go ahead and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these here. And then after the 6th, we're just going to have 2 and 1 of the spacers. So we'll set that aside. We'll bring these down so maybe I can see those holes really nicely. Fingers crossed. You know, those little beads, those holes just can be so difficult sometimes, but I don't mind. Even if I have to fiddle with them, even if it takes much longer in a project, I don't mind because I love them. They are beautiful. And one of my favorite things, little faceted gemstones. actually get some more color going on here. You know, I found that hole super quick and then just took him off. Let's see if I can find it again super quick. Hey! Actually, let's come in here with one that's kind of partial. Okay. Oh, I am excited about the giveaway too, guys. Be on the watch out for the Temu unboxing for that Temu haul. When you see that Temu haul, that's the one that you want to be, of course, a subscriber. You want to watch the video, like it, and comment, because I'm going to be giving away some stuff. I'm excited. Big deal. 3,000. But what the big deal is 3,000 just chock full of awesome people. That's where it's at. That is my happy stuff, is who you are, whether you're 1,000 or 3,000 or 200, who you are. Who are my people? Love it. Love my people. I am one lucky chick. Okay. We're getting close. I'm really excited to see how this comes together. I hope it goes, I hope the focal really blends in well with these side strands like I'm hoping, you know, like I'm thinking. I hope they look the way I'm thinking. There we go. Oh, where are you, little guy? There you are. All right, so let's do a quick count, because I think we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so at this point, we're just going with 2 gemstones. I had enough. So 2 gemstones with 2 left over, and then just the spacer. So let's pull that down and make sure that we're matching here. Okay. Looks good. So we'll close him up. He's kind of a short little 2x2. But he will do. I love that this isn't going to be blingy, but it's going to be bright, right? So all of the silver that's going on through here, all of the kind of creaminess and frostiness and translucent, and it's just, this is going to be so cool, so cool. I'm planning to wear this a lot. Okay, so these 2 are the matching guys, right? Yep, these 2 are the matching guys. Here's what I'm looking for at this point. I don't want one side to be color heavy and the other side not to be color heavy, but it does look like they're pretty evenly meshed. So what I'm going to do is bring this guy over, put that guy over there. Look good? Looks good to me. So these 2, oh, hey, that worked out. So the 2 new ones that we did got together today. That's cool. So the 2 new ones, and then these 2 guys that were originally meant for bracelets are still together. All right, I do want to put a baby jump ring on each side because these aren't jump rings, they are links. And we need to get them connected there, but I just wanted these little dainty ones to connect. They should connect just fine. So first, actually, since these already have jump rings on them, let me put these on, and then I'll put jump rings on the ends of these, and I'll speed us forward. So let's go ahead and put these on. And these are just little video guys, little 3 millimeters. These were given to me by Heather. And they're just little bitty, almost dainty looking, but strong stainless steel. Hello. Oh, I think I just lost that guy. I did. Again, they're just little video guys. Where's his opening? But she knows I love little video guys. I sure hope my love for these little bitty things don't cause frustration for you guys. I definitely don't want that to happen. But I just can't help it. They're great. They're great, even if I have to fiddle with them. Sometimes it does take patience, but I'm patient. I'm in my happy time. Are you kidding me? I'm just hanging out in my happy time with the little guys. Okay, then we'll bring this guy in. There's his little opening. I have a little blister on my finger, I see. You see, like I said, these take patience, and for you guys, you can use bigger jump rings. I just want these little dainty ones because you won't even notice them. Okay, so you see how those just barely, it just looks like they're on there because those guys are so little. But even if they're so little, you see the flow is nice. It's not getting caught up, nothing like that. They are just perfect little jump rings. I love little guys. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put our links on, and then I'm going to put little 3 millimeter jump rings on each of our ends of these two and our two ends of this. And then we're gonna come right back and we're gonna put this together. Okay. Okay, so when I was putting on the baby jump rings here for our focal, I went ahead and attached our rings, our link rings. And then what I'm looking at from this point is I want the two sides to be sequential. For you, it may not matter, right? But for me, I do want them to be sequential. So the strands that have the full series starting at the top and at the bottom, I want to be on the inside. So when I'm connecting these here, I do want those to be on the inside. So I'm being mindful of that. So all I'm gonna do now is just grab these little guys and I'm going to get them attached. So I'm going to start with this side and close him up good. And the good thing is no one jump ring is holding on to this focal. It's 2 jump rings, actually 3 jump rings holding on to this focal with the link. So we'll grab a hold of this one, find that little bitty opening. There he is. There we go. Super, super cute. So then we'll jump over to this side And I'll do the outside first. Oh, did I open him enough? Urgh. These are strong little bitty jump rings. Oh, I was waiting to drop that. That's why I was keeping it held kind of funky. Okay, I'll grab another one. But since they're so little, I don't want to grab a thicker tipped. You know, a thicker tipped pair of pliers, because then I won't be able to see my opening. There we go. So then we'll do the inside one. So we want it to go on this side. Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and close this guy off. Oh, I love it. Now, let me make sure I'm still good on the length I was thinking. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Because this is barely going to be behind the neck. Barely. So let's measure it. And so we'll see where we're at, right? So let's come down here. And we're going to be at 6 to that guy. I'd say we're just about 3, 2.5. Not too bad. Yay! So if we're at 17, let's just say 17. About 21, 22 inches. So that way I have this dainty little chain that I made out of this. And that way I can have a dainty chain that I wear right above this. Yep, I love it. I love layering. I absolutely love layering. I love it. So if it's not a layered necklace, I'm probably layering. You probably noticed because I make quite a bit of multi-layer, or I make 2 necklaces at the same time. Yeah. We all have our likes and our go-tos. And this little stainless steel chain. So stainless steel chain, stainless steel jump rings, and lobster claw clasp. Okay, get these guys where they are. That guy's in the center. Pop him on. Close him off. Just that little shine. Then we'll come over here. Hey, look, there's the opening, and I just lost it. Okay. Come in here. Hopefully my pliers aren't in the way. Oh, I should need to open him more. There we go. Pliers was in the way. we'll close him up. And then we'll make the earrings. Well, the earring, I've made an earring. I usually do. It makes it quicker there at the end, because sometimes by the time you guys get done watching the necklace, it's just better to be a little quicker with the earrings, or at least so I think. If I'm wrong, tell me. It's one thing about me. If I'm wrong, do tell me. Yay! Okay, so the question is, am I going to do another recording, or am I going to go ahead and get ready for my day so that I can take a picture wearing this necklace? Oh, look at this, you guys. What do you think? I'm loving that. I'm just loving, loving, loving that. Super, super duper. Earrings. So I have made one like I normally do. I've made them kind of simple like I normally do, and just simple, beautiful. And this here came from Companion Bundle 1. Love it. So let's come in here, and all we're going to be doing is, let me straighten this. We're going to be straightening this. All right. So we're going to have one of our beautiful little beads, disc spacer, 4mm disc spacer, and pretty little bead. Oh, let's bring in the one-step looper. So here's the thing, since I have a dangle, I don't want these facing the same way. I want them to be opposite. So I'm going to come in here, and instead of going up and down, I want this side to be this way, because my one-step looper always goes up and around. So let's come in here, get that made. Nice. Okay, we'll close this off good, because the green is at the top. So then we'll come down here to the bottom, white at the bottom, open this up, pop our little charm on, close him up. Woohoo! Close him up. And these are stainless steel eye pins. And then since this is an open lever back, I'm just coming in here, putting it on. Now, if I wanted to close this, I could just come in and pinch this right here with my pliers, but I like to leave it open, so that way I have one of these sitting at my jewelry station that can go on any of my silver ones, one of these for gold, one of these for bronze. Love them. And our little earrings. That's all there was to it. What do you think? I'm really, really liking this. This is totally me. It's going to go great with that little chain necklace that I made for the inside. I'm so happy you guys are here with me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here with me. Until we meet back here on this bead mat, my friends, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.